Yes, sir. We are back on the Nintendo Switch Sports Golf grind. Now today, we're trying to win, we're trying to rank up. Lobby was not that great rated, but it was decent. Considering the fact that I'm in S4, if I win this game, it will be a fairly good amount of rank. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Starting off in hole 7, let's get right into things. With a very easy 3 dots on the 3-iron play. Always what I do on hole 7 when the wind allows it. It was only 2-mile-an-hour wind, so definitely able to make this strategy here. And from here, I am thinking just under full power with backspin with the 3-iron. The pin's at the near side, so I definitely do need backspin to get myself closer to the hole. But the exact power, I'm not entirely sure.
Nice shot.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Let's see if it's enough. Ooh,
Nice on.
I mean, normally that's good in the sense that I had really good aim. The power was okay because had I got the backspin there, I would have backspin right towards the hole. But the bounce off the pin's kind of annoying because it shot me really far away. Alright, saved the pin shot, I guess, with a nice birdie putt there. And a good way to start off the game, although birdie on hole 7 with only 2-mile-an-hour wind, you are expected to make that. I guess nobody else birdied this though, so good news for me because after just one hole, the first hole of the game, I do go up by 3 points. Giving myself a cushion in case I mess up or have a bad hole. Players could still make up 1 stroke on me and I would still be tied for first. But I don't plan on using that cushion. In fact, I plan on making that cushion even bigger. By the end of the game, I don't just want a nice couch pillow. I want an entire beanbag chair of a lead.
Nice shot.
Alright, max headwind here on hole 9. Assuming I got this aim right, I should be able to chip 3-iron over the trees and land really nicely at the end of the fairway, which is always what I like to do because if I go driver, it's really hard to get under the pine tree, but enough power to chip onto the green.
Nice shot.
So this is why I like to go 3-iron here in that exact situation. I mean, I'm on the rough, so I guess I didn't have the best aim, but I should still hopefully be able to chip. Actually, you know what? I don't think I can chip, so that's kind of unfortunate. Had I had better aim, I would have just been on the fairway somewhere and I could have gone the full amount of power on the 3-iron. So I guess I'm going to be driving anyway, but that's not to take anything away from the strategy. I've only done it a few times, but when it works really well. So give it a go next time you're in this hole with this situation. And yeah, I guess I'll just spoon this. Yeah, that actually would have been pretty good had I got the aim better. Like, the power was actually, honestly, pretty decent. For some reason, I thought the wind would carry me way more. And time is running down for the second hole. It seems like I'm getting rushed a lot. Ooh, beautiful putt there. Nice birdie. I saved the mistakes I made earlier in the hole. And yeah, did they nerf the time or something? I don't know why I've been getting down to the red colored timer both holes. Kind of weird. I usually don't do that. I usually finish with good time. Either they nerf time or I'm just taking a lot of extra time without realizing it. I don't know, but nice 20 points off into the semifinals. We got 16 here. One of my favorite holes. However, this wind does look pretty tricky. I don't think we're going to be able to take the shortcut. Gotta be honest with you, it is tempting because you can take it with headwind. I just don't know about this exact wind. And this actually makes this shot way harder because I don't want to get pushed into the bunker.
Nice.
But I also don't want to hit a tree on the right. Like that. I guess I have to drive this, but I really don't know how much power to do because I pretty much never drive on stroke 2. I usually always get myself in a position where I can chip. So I have no idea what the power is right now. Okay, guess that was way too little. I'm not particularly upset about that shot. I mean, I knew it was a long shot because I didn't know the power. But I'll just chip onto the green, putt for a par. But once again, coming right down to the wire in terms of time. Two seconds, that was crazy. I didn't get my practice putt there. I don't know if you could tell, but I guess my Joy-Con didn't register, so that actual putt was like a bit sketch. Alright, so giving up my lead here, gonna be tied for first now. Not much I could have done. I mean, obviously I could have played better, the tee shot better, the drive better, but like I said, I rarely ever drive on stroke 2, so I wasn't quite sure the power. Still was able to save par, which I'm happy about. It can be kind of easy to get a bogey on 16 with really tricky wind. And at the end of the day, I'm still tied for first, so that's fine.
Nice shot.
Okay, somehow made it onto the green there. I was really expecting my ball to just shoot way like through the green. You know what I'm talking about when you drive on 17 on the right side of the green. Your ball like picks up a jetpack in the air and just races across the green into the bunker. Really crazy rolls, but anyway, made it onto the green somehow. I'm not going to complain. I guess I had just like the perfect amount of power there. And I will be sinking a nice birdie on 17. I believe that's going to put me back into solo first place. And yeah, being the only one to birdie that'll put me back into first place. Only on 37 points, not the greatest score, but we're in first place nonetheless. A 3-point lead with the finals coming up. Alright, hole 2 here. Unless someone gets a hole in 1, I should be able to hold out my lead.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that is a nice chip. That's going to set me up for a very easy birdie putt. And if I sink this, I will take a win on the first game of the video. There it is, 47-point victory. By the way, just a reminder, if you're interested in competing in the NSS World Cup of Golf, signups are still open. They will be open for around another 4 to 5 days before they close. If you want to compete in this team-based country versus country event, I'll leave a link down in the description below. It's free to enter. Anyone of all ranks can enter, and I will be providing a cash prize at the end of it. So if you're interested, check that out. But back to the game, it was a nice victory, and I wouldn't consider 47 that nice, but I mean, hey, a win is a win, and like I said at the beginning of the game, it should be a decent amount of rank, and it was okay. Wasn't too much, but we'll take it, and we'll move on to the next game. Moving right along, let's check this game's lobby. Alright, one S5 player who is, I mean, according to the rank, pretty decent. Everybody else, average. So I think a win here would be roughly the same amount of rank as last game, just because the average rank of the lobby I think is a little bit lower, but there is that one S5 player who is higher ranked than I am, so a win against them would be pretty good. Now again, hole 16, again tough wind, and I do not have a good tee position for this wind. This is going to make the shortcut difficult, maybe impossible. Gotta take a look here. Let's try that. This is a drive and pray moment.
Nice shot.
I did not mean to curve my shot to the right. Didn't, I guess, well, maybe it did affect it. If I hadn't curved it to the left, or to the right, sorry, maybe I would have missed the tree. But either way, made the shortcut and are chipping onto the green here. Ooh, that roll was a lot more than I was expecting, leaving me with a pretty tricky side hill putt right off the bat. Luckily it was close enough that I could sink. Channeled my hole 9 from last game energy into here, and a good birdie to start off the game. So a vast majority of birdies there. I suppose that's to be expected, considering the shortcut was viable there. And on to hole 18. Looks like there's some strong headwind, so probably won't be getting the eagle here, but actually never mind. I'm just a certified NPC because it's actually tailwind.
Nice shot.
So eagles on the table, gonna be a lot harder with the wind, but still very possible. Just gotta be careful of the power when chipping onto the green. I want to say just a little bit over 3 dots on the 5-iron. Okay.
Nice on.
I think when I bounced on the green, I bounced on the uphill part, just on the top shelf there, and I think that actually slowed me down a bit because when I bounced on the fairway for the first time, I was thinking it was too much power, but I am on the green nonetheless. It ended up being good enough power to get myself within putting distance for an eagle. Ooh, nice eagle there. Good putt.
Great eagle.
Rolled around the green quite nicely. And I just realized that after 7 holes of the video, we are sitting at -7 in terms of score on strokes. A nice eagle there, so I'm going to be tied for first on 24. We're going to be saying goodbye to one person. But yeah, I wish Nintendo would add a game mode where online golf was based off strokes and not score. Even if it was just like a secondary option, and you could still play the point system, but also the stroke system, I think that would be a lot of fun. I think they should also add like 9-hole offline, even 18-hole. I mean, there's a lot they could do with golf. Like, there's so much more that they could do. More game modes. Not to go on a tangent here, but I would also like DLC, like courses, maybe another 18-hole course. I also think a mini golf game would be cool, like a mini golf course. That would be really fun.
Nice shot.
In-game tournament mode would be cool. Maybe like weekly or monthly seasons. There's honestly so much they could do with the game. And that was a pretty good approach. A good way to end off my, not really rant, but it kind of was a rant because I feel like they should be doing more with the game, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, easy birdie there on hole 2. Gonna be on 34 after 3 holes. And you know what? Online team mode would be so fun too, like a 2v2. It could be like random queue or some sort of like squad queue. But with 8 players in the game, you would have 4 teams of 2. 1 team eliminated first round, 1 team eliminated second round, and the remaining 2 teams in the final. Combined score from both players is what counts. That would be a lot of fun.
Nice shot.
Can you imagine 4v4 online golf? No eliminations, it's just 5 holes, 4v4, combined score. That would be fun, but also pretty frustrating if you got a dookie team.
Nice shot.
Alright, that's enough daydreaming. I have a feeling that those will never come to the game. One can hope though, but let's focus on hole 3 here. Gonna be chipping for an eagle. It's not difficult wind, but I mean, probably not the easiest hole placement for the chip-in.
Nice on.
Don't know how I rolled so far with, even though I had a backspin, but whatever. Yeah, pretty easy putt there.
Nice
Good birdie on hole 3. Let me know what you want to see brought to the game. If you could make one change, or if you worked at Nintendo for one day, what would you change about NSS Golf? But tied on 44 with the S5 player, I can't say I'm surprised. We were the 2 highest rated players in the lobby. We are tied for first on the final hole, hole 4. If we both get birdie, we will be going to a closest to the pin.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Alright, should have gone full power there. Which I find I kind of make that mistake a lot, where I get hole 4 no wind and I think full power is too much. But obviously it's not. It will be a birdie. She's probably going to sink birdie as well, so I think we're going to a closest to the pin. And I'm pretty sure I saw her ball land on the fairway and then backspin onto the green, which I don't know how that's possible. She somehow got like the most aggressive backspin ever in the history of the game. But that's fine. 54, decent score, tied with the S5 player and on to closest to the pin. Alright, I'm not sure what to do here because we have a tailwind, so maybe just full power with backspin or a little bit under full power. I'm honestly not too sure here, but I think maybe just a little bit under full power with backspin should get us relatively close to the hole.
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
Alright, well, if the game would have let me hit the frickin' ball, that would have been nice.
Bruh.
Instead, I went down to 1 second and just had to get any single shot I could, so that's kind of annoying.
Cool.
So that's going to be an L, a really annoying L to be honest. Second place. I'm not going to gain any significant amount of rank. Yeah, whatever. Nothing I can do about that except maybe actually hit the ball. I don't know. We're not ending the video on a loss though, so I'm gonna jump into one more game and I will see you guys there. Alrighty, game number 3, out for some revenge after that stupid closest to the pin. We have an absolute dookie lobby. There's an S0 player. The rest was like A26, a few A24s, and then B and C, I think. These guys have no chance of winning today. We're just gonna cruise through this game and take out some of that frustration.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Pretty bad shot, to be honest. I don't know how I ended up so far right of the hole. I mean, I know why. It's because I adjusted to the right, obviously, but I was expecting the green to push me more to the left. Clearly, I was wrong.
Nice birdie.
So a poor tee shot, honestly, a pretty suspect putt as well, but regardless, 10 points was just sunk, or 10 points was made. I guess the correct terminology would have been birdie was just sunk, not 10 points, but you get the idea anyway. Now, hole 14, 0 win. I've said this before, I'm 50-50 when making it through the trees here. Someone suggested I go a little bit under full power, so I can go like under the tree, so I'm going to try that right now. Hopefully that works.
Nice
I don't really
shot.
know what the power is, though. Alright, that actually seemed to work quite nicely. Totally have no idea who left a comment saying that, but whoever that is, thank you. I feel like I have to get the albatross now just to, I don't know, as a way of saying thank you.
Nice shot.
Well, as close as it was gonna get, to be honest. I actually thought that I would dip into the hole there. Let's watch the replay. How close were we on the backspin? Kinda close, not really. Guess I'll be settling for an eagle. Which is fine.
Great.
14 points. You know what? I kinda wanna rank up in this video. It's been a while since I've ranked up. I'm stuck in S4, I've been here for a while. And I'm kinda just craving another rank up, so let's do that. I'm not gonna end this video until I rank up to S5. Honestly, I don't know how long that's gonna take. Definitely not gonna do it this game, because the lobby wasn't that good, but maybe, hopefully one more game, but it could be 2 more games. We will. I guess we'll see after this where the rank is at.
Nice shot.
And yeah, I think at the end of last hole, I was 3 points up on second place. So this game is going according to plan. Like I said at the beginning, these players have no chance at winning. It is close though. I mean, it's not like a blowout or anything.
Nice approach.
There's 10 points to maintain my 3-point lead. So 34 to 31. Not bad scores by any means after 3 holes. On to 18 once again. Doesn't look... Oh, there is wind. It's tailwind. I was going to say it's a headwind because it kind of looked like it at first. Then I remember last 18 I said it was a headwind and I was completely wrong. So it is a tailwind, I guess.
Nice shot.
And I'm going to, I guess, try to have a similar stroke to as last 18. I did go a bit far, so maybe I'll keep that in mind. I'll go a little bit less power than I think, just because of the tailwind. So I think the aim stick actually looks very, very similar to last hole 18. So I'll probably go the same power, but because I have a little bit less tailwind this time, should be good power. That might be a bit light, actually. No, it actually wasn't light. The wind, the adjustment for the direction wasn't that good. Nice eagle there on 18, which will put me at, I think, 48, which is pretty good. So 48 is pretty good considering the fact that we were like an inch away from the albatross on 14. Could have been at 52 by now. And the chip on 16 wasn't too far away, so this has actually been a world record seed. We had 12 with no wind, not 12, we had 14. So 14 with 0 wind, we had 16 with eagleable wind, and we had 18 with potentially albatrossable wind. And oh yeah, the first one was 13 with only 9-mile-an-hour headwind, so actually kind of interesting. This is 100% a textbook world record seed. Too bad I couldn't have taken advantage of that. I've only gotten 66 once in my life, and that was like months and months ago. Anyway, hole 4 again, I think it's the exact same conditions, so I'm going full power. And less adjustment for the green. I guess full power 5 isn't enough, which is interesting, but that means next time I, or even you, get hole 4 and no wind, pin is at the back right, you gotta go 3-iron, I guess. Good to note, but there's a birdie there. I'll end the game with 58. Great score. Actually, you know what? I don't think that was a great score. Considering the seed we got, and I said that this was a world record seed before we got 4 with no wind, and so adding in 4 with no wind, this was 100% a seed that could have had a really, really good score. Easily plus 60, possibly even 70 if you just had a good game. So 58, I'm not really satisfied with that, but anyway, let's check the rank. Probably not going to be enough. Okay, well, barely any. So 1 or 2 more wins and I will be ranking up. Let's jump into the 4th game right now. Oh, I'm gonna be losing sleep over that last game for sure. Like, let me just think about this for a moment. If I had focused up just a little bit harder, I'm sure I could have gotten 62, possibly 66. Hole 4, I was always gonna go full power 5, so that was gonna be birdie. Hole 18, I'm not even gonna cap and say I could have got the albatross, that was always gonna be an eagle. So there's 24 points. But 16, I did rush quite a bit.
Nice shot.
Like when I was doing the chip for an eagle onto the green, I did feel a little bit rushed. I kind of had a sense that I was just going to miss and then putt for birdie. So I think I could have got the eagle there, which would have been 38. And then 14. The thing is, I was always going to go like dead aim on the pins, but I probably would never have gotten an albatross first try. But it was so close. It was literally like 1 inch away to the right. And I kind of am aware that the ball was going to bounce to the right. I just wasn't sure how much, so I was kind of hoping I would hit the pin. But maybe I would have adjusted a little bit if I was just thinking about it more. And that would have put me at, what, 40, 56? Which leaves hole 13, which honestly was very hole-in-oneable. I probably always would have adjusted a little more to the right though, even though I want to think that could have gotten the hole-in-one. So yeah, maybe that could have been a 66-point game if I was focusing a little harder, but I think it's definitely a stretch to say that I could have gotten 70. Although a player who was a bit better than me, I know for sure could have gotten 70 on that seed. Anyway, I might be thinking about that for a while, but I gotta focus up on this game. Cannot let that affect me because this possibly could be my rank up game. It was a decent lobby. A few low S ranked players that I could snatch some rank off of. But moving on to 3 here, probably just going to be a birdie.
Nice shot.
You know what though, I will go for the chip and eagle. The pin doesn't look in the most difficult position. So I think I can get a good angle from stroke 3.
Nice shot.
And I think with this angle, the wind will be like dead flat, headwind. So honestly, I'm not counting the eagle chances out just yet.
Nice shot.
Okay, that wasn't very close.
Nice on.
Saved birdie though.
Nice
Was
birdie.
thinking maybe a micro putt was going to happen, but good birdie there. Well, a mixture there of birdies and pars. I am going to be tied for first still on 20 points with 3 other players going to the semis here. Looks like we will be getting hole 11. Okay. I don't think I've gotten hole 11 this video, so it's a nice little change. Some crosswind to deal with, but I think most people can get birdies here. Now, unless you have crazy tail or headwind 7-iron, very much enough to get you on the green. Probably just going to go a bit under full power.
Nice shot.
That might be too light. Actually, never mind. Pretty much perfect.
Nice approach.
Except for the fact that I was a couple inches off of the hole-in-one. A bruh memento for sure.
Nice birdie.
It'd be nice to get hole 12 next after this hole. I haven't had that, I don't think, all video. Well, a vast majority of birdies there. And all birdies from the top of the table, so tied on 30. And there it is, I spoke it right into existence. We got hole 12 next. I am infinite 49 ranked in psychic abilities, apparently. Although, I was kind of hoping for some nice wind, but I guess you can't have everything in life. Looks like Garrett is going for it. Pretty sure he's not going to make it. Yeah, looks like 2 people didn't make it. But it was good of me to wait a bit and let them be the guinea pig.
Nice shot.
Okay, I'm going to be in the tree, I think. Never mind. I did go spoon there on purpose because I didn't want to go too far and be in the rough where those 2 people are. So good spoon play. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, but I guess it helps a little bit.
Nice shot.
And again, clubbing down just so I can be on the fairway. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it does help a little bit. I think with this wind, I don't really know. I kind of want to go full power with backspin. Could also go like 3.5, no backspin.
Nice shot.
I think that's fine. It wasn't the best approach, but only 14 feet, so I can definitely sink the birdie putt here. Yeah, so easy birdie, I suppose, on hole 12 here. And you know what? I would love to get a special hole for the final hole of this game. Haven't had one all video. Let's see if my infinite 49 psychic abilities are going to continue, or if I'm going to D-rank to like infinite 40. But tied on 40 points, 2 players going to the finals. We get... Alright. My psychic rank of infinite 49 is going to remain for now. That is definitely what I would consider a pog. And hole 19 here, the birdie strategy, it's just... I mean, I like to go 3-iron, you could go driver, but just get yourself onto the right side of the fairway here. That might be too much power. Actually, no, it's pretty good. But from here, you can easily get onto the green. I mean, it is very wind dependent, but with this wind, I can chip onto the green. Set myself up for a birdie putt, which I kind of need because I'm tied for first here, the final hole.
Nice shot.
Might be too much power, thinking about it now. I kind of rushed that shot. Okay, I'm E- rank in shot prediction. That's annoying. That guy's on the green. Oh, he just sunk the birdie too. That's really annoying. So I have to sink this if I want to tie for first. Go to closest to the pin.
Nice shot!
Alright, that's kind of annoying.
Nice par.
So the second game here where I got 47. Man, I guess I shouldn't have wished for a special hole. It kind of came back to bite me here. Second place, don't think I'm going to gain any rank, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I actually lost a tiny bit there. Guess I got to go into another game here. So I'll see you in game number 5. Man, I hope I didn't make a mistake when I said I want to rank up this video. We have a fairly lower ranked lobby, so if I win this, I might actually have to go to another game to rank up. But I do have to win this first. That's the first challenge ahead of me. Hole 7, 6 mile an hour tailwind. That's a little too light power, but we'll still be able to get onto the green on stroke 2. The tailwind carried me a little bit as well, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, I think it's just a little bit under full power. Should be good.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it was pretty good power, honestly. Could have gone a few pixels more for the chip in, but I think we'll be settling for birdie here. Yeah, there it is. Good 10 points to start off the game.
Nice birdie.
And so 3 birdies, 3 pars, 1 bogey, 1 disconnection. Tied on first with 2 other players moving on to hole 8. Looks like we got a strong tailwind here. It's actually relatively light, but the pin position is actually really tricky. So I want to go full power 7 with backspin, but I don't want to backspin off of the green. So I also don't want to go like under full power just in case I miss the cliff.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that is exactly what I didn't want to do. And I thought I gave it light backspin too. I didn't even stop swinging my Joy-Con relatively early. So I guess putting from the fringe here though.
Nice par.
Alright, 2 of the last 3 holes that I have played have been pars. I must focus up right now because the level of my gameplay has dropped a little bit. And if I want to continue to win, continue to rank up, I gotta lock back in, gotta keep securing wins, gotta continue to play well, so
Nice shot.
let's really focus up here for sure the rest of this game, obviously. I want to stay focused for the next games as well.
Nice shot. Nice approach.
Okay, would have loved to get the chip in there, but I'm still close enough I can get the birdie. Barely.
Nice birdie.
I'll take 10 points there. And still going to be 3 points down as to be expected. It was hole 10. The wind wasn't necessarily preventing us from the birdie, so no surprise here. I'm moving on to hole 12 for the second time in 2 games, I think. I think the wind looks a little bit nicer this time. We can still make the shortcut. And yeah, we can. So eagle here is pretty much a must.
Nice shot.
I do wonder if full power spoon is the play or if I have to go just a little bit under. I think I will go full power just because there is 11-mile-an-hour tail or headwind.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was definitely the play, obviously, as you can see, but I did bounce to the left when I hit the green, so I'm not going to be able to get the albatross there. But a good eagle, that was needed for sure. So, still 3 points down. I suppose that's expected. I mean, a solid player should eagle that. We are saying goodbye to 2 people. I am still 3 points down going into the finals. Going to need to absolutely clutch up on hole 17 here if I want to secure the win. Looks like there's no wind, and so honestly, probably gonna be birdies all around. So depending on where the pin is, might have to be getting the hole in one if I want to win. And this is not the easiest pin placement at all.
Nice shot.
But
Nice approach.
I did fairly well, all things considered. Normally, my ball takes a detour to the black market to buy some jetpacks and then cruises right through the entire green when it's on the right side. Luckily for me, I'm pretty close. The guy in first is pretty far, and so if he misses his putt, I do have a chance to bring it to a closest to the pin. And there it is, he just missed his putt, so I have to sink this though. Which I do, so gonna be going to a closest to the pin here. And a chance to save my somewhat poor game. I had a par. Honestly, I can't remember where that par was. I don't remember what holes we had. I've been playing for an hour and 15 minutes. All the games are kind of just jumbled in my head, so I had a par somewhere. But obviously, it was a mistake if it was a par, so I guess I saved myself this game by bringing it to a closest to the pin. This is not an easy closest to the pin at all. And I cannot have the same mistake as last time. Alright, that was definitely way better than last closest to the pin. I very much rectified my mistake. And that is exactly what you need to do if you want to secure a win on a closest to the pin. The other guy got very close, only 2 feet away.
Congratulations.
Unfortunately for him, I got 0 feet, so I really wish I had the swag emote to my arsenal because I don't know if you picked it up, but he actually swag emoted on me when he got the eagle on hole 12. I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you drop a swag emote, but that is a win there. That was an okay amount of rank. We're so close to S5. It's one more win is going to get us there. Let's jump into that game right now. Alrighty, what is this, game number 6? And I've almost lost count at this point. Another not so great lobby, bunch of low S players, some A's, a B and E+. I never know with these longer videos if people actually watch all the games or if it's after 2 or 3 games, they just leave the video, but if you're still watching, I appreciate you. Let's get a win on hole number 6, and let's rank up. End this video off with a bang. We have 13, no wind. What I can do is thank you if you're still watching, is to get a hole in 1. I think that's a good way to,
Nice shot.
that's a good show of appreciation.
Nice approach.
Well, I guess I don't appreciate anybody watching the video. Just kidding, totally do.
Nice.
0.6 feet away, like, come on now. Nintendo should have just put my ball in the hole there. I mean, I had the perfect aim, I had the backspin. You just had to stop me like 0.6 feet away. And the thing is, like, I'm gonna win this game anyway, so me getting the hole in 1, it wasn't. Oh, there was a hole in 1? I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Like I said though, I am gonna win this game anyway, so if I got the hole-in-one there or not wasn't gonna make a difference. It is gonna have to be a comeback win though, because I'm 4 points down after someone got the hole-in-one. And I really wonder what they did. If they did the exact same strategy as me, but just had more backspin, or maybe they went a little bit less power.
Nice shot.
I'm not entirely sure. But hole 15 here. See if we can line up the chip for the eagle. I think I gotta go full power with backspin.
Nice shot. Nice approach.
Well, it was close, but not quite close enough for the eagle there.
Nice birdie.
We'll take the birdie though. Guess kind of what I needed to keep myself in the game. Dude, what is going on right now? Is this a freaking task bot, or is this just somebody who's just insane at the game? I wonder what rank they were too. I don't remember, but I'll have to check like while I'm editing this video to see what rank they are. Because the hole-in-one on 13 with 0 wind, that's, you know, you could expect that from a good player. Chipping on 15 with like 9-mile-an-hour crosswind, it's not the easiest. I mean, it is possible, but I guess I came pretty close, but it's not expected. It's not like a gimme eagle or anything. So I don't know, either they're really good or they're really lucky.
Nice shot. Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Well, if a comeback's gonna happen, it's gonna be the most insane comeback ever. Because I'm 8 points down with 2 holes left. And we got hole 12 with wind that's gonna prevent us from taking the shortcut. So this is probably just gonna be birdies all around.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna have to pull something out of my ass here. Go for the chip and eagle. I want to start making points.
Nice
So
shot.
if I leave an 8-point comeback down to the final hole, it's pretty much GG. Chances of that happening are extremely low. So let's line up the chip here and try to get 14 points.
Nice shot. Nice approach.
Well, I feel like I've had some extremely good chips this game on every single hole. Like, any of them could have dropped in.
Nice birdie.
But it's going to be 10 points, unfortunately. And if I had gotten the eagle there, that would have been a 7-point swing because person first parred this hole. So I could have been down by 1, but I'm down by 5. Gonna need something huge here. We got special hole 19. I think if a comeback's gonna happen, it's got to be on a tricky hole. So I'm gonna have to play extremely well on hole 19. Person first is gonna have to play pretty bad if I want to win, but you never know. I'm going to be throwing the kitchen sink at hole 19 right now, going for the eagle. Chip in's pretty much a must if I want to win. Well, here it goes.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Okay. person first went out of bounds. I don't know if you caught that. I missed my chip and eagle. I'm less than 10 feet away from sinking the birdie, but I'm on a side hill. I think if I sink this putt, we will at least go to a closest to the pin, but I have to sink this putt.
Nice birdie.
That was clutch. That was a very nice putt from Marcel LF with the double bogey. That's 4 points, meaning I'm going to gain 6 points. I'm going to steal the win after being 8 points down. What did I tell you at the beginning of the game? That I was going to win regardless of if I got the hole-in-one on, what was it, 13, I think? The first hole of the game. I was sweating a little bit. You know, at one point in the game when I was 8 points down, I lost a little bit of confidence, but I had to pull through for the clutch comeback to end this video with an absolute bang. That's exactly what we did. If you stayed until the very end, thank you very much. I think you were rewarded with a great game. This should be a rank up. Yes, it is. S5, finally. I mean, not finally, I've been here before, but I guess finally starting to rank up again. I'm really curious what the rank was. I'll have to, like I said, check when I'm editing, but that was an insane video. And we also got a completion bonus, so I guess that's a 2-for-1 in this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. You know what, I don't think this is Sense's look, to be honest. We will stick with the OG outfit for now. Hit the like button if you're still here. Thank you for watching, and I will see everyone in the next video.